to our Make Money Monday. I am so excited to be here with you today as we talk about 3 ways to get unstuck just in time to finish out October strong. So super excited you're here. I am in our new space, which I could not be more excited about. This has been a work in progress for months and really years if you count how long it took to get permits. For those that have been following our journey, know that we have been under construction. There has been men in the window behind me doing work. And this is the first time that we have our desk set up. We have Wi-Fi. We are not done with construction, as you can see behind me. This is going to be the kitchen over here. It's not done yet, but we're getting there. But we at least have our couch and our rug and our desks. I'll shift you a tiny bit and Jeremy can give you a wave. Jeremy, say hi. Jeremy's working over on that side. He's I think thrilled to have a little bit more space in between us. Those of you guys that know us know that we could like high five across the table because we were so close to each other. So, this is good. This is a good, exciting improvement. And I am so excited about all the magic that we are going to create in this space because there's something about fresh, new, clean space that's going to bring good energy. And I'm here for all of that. So super excited to be here. I had to wear my sparkle jacket for you today just to bring the excitement factor. Yay. Hey, Kitty. Hey, Marcia. Good to see you guys. As you're popping in, say hello. Let me know you're here. Let me know your company and where you are joining us from. Oh my gosh, Julia, great question on the whiteboard. The whiteboard is currently on the ground over here. And I have to figure out where I'm going to put it because it's not like the cutest whiteboard, even though it's very, very important to help me keep track on all of our goals and everything that we're working to accomplish. So it has yet to find a home. We don't have anything on the walls yet. So nothing is up there. Nothing's on the walls. And we still have some work to do. So we're excited. Yeah, maybe an easel. Maybe I'll get a rolly whiteboard. I thought about that, like something I can move around in the space. So still kind of working on that. We have piles of other things which are out of the view. That of different like cabinets and things that are coming in that are not quite here yet. So we're here, but still feeling maybe a little unsettled. Give it another week or two and things should be where they need to be. So yes, super excited to be here. I'm going to go ahead and share this. If you are not in our free group, Modern Direct Seller Tribe, your spot to grow your direct sales business, come join us over there. Totally free group. We also have our Modern Direct Seller Academy. Shout out to all of our Academy members. It looks so good already. I know, Bethany, I'm excited. I wasn't sure about the rug. We put that out last night and I'm like, okay, all right. Like I can see how this is going to fit. We will also, just a little sneak peek before we get into the real content today. We are going to have a big table right here behind us. So kind of like a conference table. I just ordered the chairs for it last night. So in theory, we will have a projector on that table. And what you can't see is over here on this side of me, there's a window and we have an outlet above the window to do a drop-down screen. So really excited about that. And we haven't even started in a napping couch. Yes, we haven't even started cleaning things up downstairs in our actual garage, but that will become my podcast studio. And I'll probably do a lot of live videos and course videos and training videos downstairs in that space. We're going to do some studio lighting and that's going to be really cool too. So one step at a time. It feels like a little bit of a marathon. Not going to lie, but super excited that we have Wi-Fi. Last night we did not have Wi-Fi. We tested everything out and I was like, oh no, internet is not reaching to this corner of the room. So just this morning, I went out and bought an Ethernet cable that is like going from inside our house up over the wall and the stairway, running behind my computer to hardwire me in. So it's just all, it's all evolving and my whole body hurts because I've carried boxes and painted baseboards and done all the things for the last couple of weeks. But, we're getting settled. Yes. Yes. All right. Well, let's get into it. Enough about our new office space, but I'm excited to give you the tour, and I'll post a little bit more behind the scenes over on Instagram today and what our first day is like working here in the new space. So it's going to be amazing. It is. I'm really excited for it. Thanks, Erica. Yeah, I figured it was the day to wear my sparkle jacket. All right, so mid-month, friends. It is October 16th. Oh my gosh, this month is flying by. Halloween's going to be here before we know it, which is also month end. So you have about 2 weeks to hit those big goals that you set for yourself for October. So let's do a little bit of a pulse check. Give me a green light if we're like smooth sailing, on track, things are going to according to plan. You're gonna make those October goals. You're pretty confident. Give me a comment that says green light. If you're more in a space of like I might need to kind of pull something out of my back pocket to really hit those goals I set. I am not quite on track for where I need to be. Give me a yellow light. Or if you're like, oh man, I am way off track, then you can admit it here. It's a safe space. Red light, right? So I see a little bit of a mix. Yep. Some green lights, yellowish, greenish. Okay. So I think this is the perfect time of month to do a quick pause. So when we talk about a 3-step process to really kind of make sure that we're getting unstuck and on track for our business, the first one is really a check-in. Like, all right, let's take a look. Like Marcia's 50% to her goal. That's the green light, like on track, like things are looking good, right? So perfect time today to even just take 5 minutes, really think about your business, think about where you're at according to the entire month, because we're at the exact halfway point today. So that's step 1, quick check-in with yourself and your business. Step 2 is taking a look at what you have left for the month, right? So for those of you that are doing parties or pop-up events or vendor events or have personal shopping appointments or party in a post or online multi-vendor events, you know what your calendar looks like. Look and see at that calendar what big things you have left for the next 2 weeks. All right, what do we have going on in the next 2 weeks to help us hit the rest of our goal? Now, I'm a big fan of front loading and having most of our sales coming in at the top of the month, but here at the middle of the month is the perfect time to do any kind of course correction where you're thinking, okay, that didn't go according to plan, or that party didn't stick. I just had a conversation with one of our VAPers last week that she has a very full calendar, but are getting a lot of cancellations or postponements. So what's the contingency plan? What's the plan B? How are we going to pivot to make up that income that we had counted on from earlier on in the month? So we don't want to be doing this 2 days before the end of the month. So this is the perfect time to give yourself a little bit of room to course correct and make some things happen. So step 1, check in to see where you're at. Step 2, getting a really good idea of what you have left for the month and maybe make some guesstimates on what the sales volume is going to look like for those bigger things that are on your calendar. And then kind of this step is also where we can kind of pull out what I like to call some back pocket solutions, right? Maybe those things that you weren't really planning on doing when you made your October game plan, but now you're like, all right, I need a little bit more here and there. So I put together just 3 quick ideas to give you of some things that you can do in the active selling space to really kind of amp up your month or maybe fill those gaps or help get you back on track. So this is the time to do it. All right, number 1, I'm calling boo bags because Halloween and boo bags sound really fun. But when we think about a boo bag, there's a couple of different ways that you could do that. It could be a mystery bag full of product, right? And you don't physically need to have the product on hand. Like all you need is a picture of a bag in Canva, right? We don't need to actually have it, but a boo bag could be a mystery bag. Maybe it's a $25 mystery bag and you're packing it full with a couple of mystery items. That is a fun spin to get people shopping and excited. Or another spin on that that again is one of those baby steps that we talked about last week, would be a sample bag, right? If you have a company where you're able to offer samples, catalogs, a little bit of a taste of something that you have to offer, you can put that together in a boo bag. You don't need to charge for that, but that's a great way to get in front of new customers or to get in front of new people and give them a boo bag. How fun is that? And gives you a reason to follow up with them. Hey, did you try this? Or hey, did you have any questions about that? Or hey, did you get a chance to take a peek at that catalog? So boo bags, number one idea, just for a little back pocket active selling strategy to get your followers excited and involved. The second one is something that I used to do all the time in my business. And I used to do this around Easter, and I would do it with Easter eggs. And not gonna lie, this totally came from surprise eggs. Anyone know what I'm talking about here? If anyone had toddlers about 10 years ago, you remember that on YouTube there was this whole phenomenon of like people opening these surprise eggs to see what was inside it, right? So surprise eggs was like a total thing, and my kids were super into it, and they would watch these weird videos of people opening things. And so I came up with this idea of how to adopt that for my own business. And I used to do it with an Easter basket and have plastic Easter eggs and open up the eggs and then let everyone know what was inside it. And I would do this live, okay? So people have to show up live to get their egg. But we're gonna do a Halloween spin on it. So we're gonna grab one of those cute little jack-o'-lantern trick-or-treat, I don't know, bags things. And inside it, you could put a number of different little pieces of paper, right? So you can kind of put some prizes inside that jack-o'-lantern. And I like to have like a really good one and then a lot of like okay-ish ones, right? Because we don't want this to cost an arm and a leg. We want to be really, we want to be in profit mode here. But what you can do is you can put some little giveaway items, right? So if, let's see, Kitty's on live, I can be like, all right, Kitty, let's draw yours. And you draw it out of the jack-o'-lantern, and maybe it is a free gift with purchase. Okay, but we have to create urgency around this. This expires October 31st, right? Like, let's make it into October sales generating. This also gives you a reason to follow up with Kitty and see if she's going to place her order to get her free gift with purchase, right? You can give them a little something. You don't need to do anything crazy or extravagant for that free gift. You can do other things in there. Maybe it's a 10% off coupon, or maybe it's a free gift when they host an event with you, right? So there's lots of different things you could put in there. Maybe it's a free sample. Maybe it's 10% off their order. Like I said, put some maybe like one or two good ones in there, and you can reuse them. So when I used to do this, people would be like, can you come back and do more? Like, I missed your live and now we want one. And so I didn't care. Everyone got one. Okay, I'll do another live. I'll be back live on Tuesday at 8 o'clock. Come join me and I'll pull yours out. And so you would say their name. People love hearing their name live. You'd say their name. You'd say their prize. You might want to make a note of it or go back and watch your live later, because then that active selling really comes in when you're asking and you're following up on the giveaway or the deal or the special that they won. All right. So, let's see. Mary Lou, I'm on my computer. The logo at the bottom left corner. Oh, the logo. Okay, maybe that's something funny on an iPad. Okay, I'm not sure. Let me remove the lower third. There we go. Let's see. Let me know if that's a little bit better for you. Okay, so that was idea number 2, right? So we can do boo bags, is number 1. Number 2 is like a Halloween draw out of a jack-o'-lantern. Super fun. Okay, and number 3, I talk about this one a lot, but if you have not hosted your own event in a hot minute, this is your sign to do so. So if you have not had an event in October, this is the time to do an event, right? So this could be a party and a post. This could be an in-person sip and shop. This could be some kind of fun Halloween spooktacular theme, but invite people to get together, whether that's virtually or online. This also gives you an excuse to invite people to something. And whether we are party powerhouses in our quiz results or not, the excitement factor is really that you have the opportunity to check in with somebody, see how they're doing, invite them to something that you have going on, follow up and remind them, make sure that they've checked out the event, and then follow up with them after the fact. So this works really well for your existing customers, right? So people that might already be in your VIP group, maybe they're already following you on Instagram, but this is really an opportunity for you to kind of take control, right? I think often it's easy for us to say, oh, nobody wants to book a party with me, or nobody wants to do an event with me, so I'm just not going to do one. But this is really your way of hosting your own and showing them just how easy it is. So whether that's a party in a post or a scroll party or an in-person open house, my challenge to you is if you're feeling off track and you need to get unstuck here mid-month October, schedule your own event sometime, I would say the next week. You can definitely put this together in a week, right? That's still going to give you a little bit of breathing room at month end to do that follow-up activity that you know is going to be on your to-do list. All right, so there you have it. Okay, so a little bit backing up just to recap for you. Checking in mid-month, checking to see where you're at with your numbers, if you're on track, off track. If you need to lean in to those active selling strategies we just talked about, boo bags, the jack-o'-lantern draw, hosting your own event, and taking a good look at your calendar of what you have left for the next 2 weeks. And then the last thing I want to leave you with, kind of the third part of this strategy, is really focusing in on daily selling. And we talk about this a lot. If you're in the academy, you know we have the consistency tracker, we have confetti. We talk about touching your business every day for 20 minutes. So my challenge to you is to make sure you're touching your business for 20 minutes a day between now and the end of October, okay? So 20 minutes, commit to active selling, building relationships, and creating content daily. You can do that in 20 minutes or less. You can get in, you can get out, and you can really focus on those goals that you have for October. So we definitely need some bigger things. We need these bigger events or things that build excitement to invite people to and to share with our followers. But then we also need to focus in on that daily selling. All right, so there's your 3-part strategy to get unstuck here in October. It looks like a lot of you are just cruising through the month though. I saw a lot of green lights there, so you might not need some of these back pocket ideas to boost your sales numbers up, but if you do, you have them now. Over in the academy this week, we have office hours happening on Tuesday. That's tomorrow. I would love to see you for office hours. We can chat about anything you have going on. If you're not yet in the academy, what are you waiting for? Come join us, moderndirectselleracademy.com. You can even pop into tomorrow's event if you'd like. And we also have an incredible guest masterclass coming up next week with Sage Polaris, and she is talking about the color copy coded system. So talking about writing your copy in a way that really appeals to different personality types, whether that's copy in a blog post or an email or here on social. So it's going to be a really great guest. I'm super excited for it. I think it's going to be a good one. And a little preview for November, we also have an amazing guest coming in to talk about the no sleaze sales strategy. So talking about being in sales, but not doing it in a sleazy way. So it's going to be really, really good. We also have our holiday masterclass coming up that I will be teaching the first week of November. So good stuff coming. We also have our updated Party in a Post and Scroll Party toolkits that are going to be coming your way here in the next week or two as well. So you can look forward to that and some updates popping through over on your dashboard. All right, my friends, it was so good to see you today. I hope you have an amazing week. I'm so excited to be here in our new space. You'll be seeing a lot more of it coming real soon, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great day today. Bye.